When Olivia Rodrigo released her debut album, Taylor Swift thought it was cute that she sampled her music. But the second Olivia started making millions, Taylor changed her tune. She demanded credit. Olivia fought back, saying her songs were original and that Taylor was being disrespectful. But here's the thing. Taylor didn't just want credit. She wanted everything. And in the end, Olivia had to hand over the entire album's profits to Taylor Swift. This is how pop's sweetest friendship turned into the biggest betrayal in music history. Picture this. It's 2021. An 18-year-old girl from California picks up her guitar, writes songs about her broken heart, and accidentally becomes the biggest artist on the planet. Olivia Rodrigo. Her debut album, Sour, goes platinum almost instantly. Driver's License becomes the fastest song ever to hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. Sold out shows, magazine covers, the whole world obsessed with her. And standing in her corner, cheering the loudest, her idol, Taylor Swift. Taylor was commenting on her Instagram posts, calling her baby, telling her how proud she was. She sent Olivia handwritten notes. She even gifted her a ring, identical to the one she wore while writing the Red Album. This wasn't just support. This was a passing of the torch. The biggest star in music, wrapping her arms around the next generation and saying, "I got you." It was the most wholesome story in pop music. But here's what was quietly happening underneath all that warmth. Olivia's album carried musical echoes of Taylor's songs, little similarities in melodies, chord progressions, and song structures. Olivia had even openly credited Taylor on one track right from the start, giving her a writing credit without being asked. It was a love letter from a fan to her hero. Transparent, humble, done out of pure admiration. Taylor smiled. Taylor said it was cute, until the money started coming in. The moment Sour became a platinum, multi-million-dollar album, something shifted behind the scenes. Fans on TikTok and Twitter started pointing out similarities between Deja Vu and Taylor's Cruel Summer, between Good For You and Paramore's Misery Business. At first, it was just internet noise. Music nerds doing what music nerds do. But Taylor was listening. In July 2021, the music world woke up to a quiet but massive bombshell. Taylor Swift, Jack Antonoff, and St. Vincent had been retroactively added as songwriters on Deja Vu, a song Olivia had already released, a song that was already making her famous. And Taylor's cut? Not 10%, not 25%, 50% of the songwriting royalties. Half gone. Then it happened again. Paramore's Hayley Williams and Josh Farro were added to Good For You. Another song, another 50%. Just like that, millions of dollars that belonged to an 18-year-old girl were being redirected to some of the most established names in the music industry. Olivia didn't stay quiet. She pushed back. She explained that Deja Vu was written with St. Vincent, and if it resembled anyone's sound, it was hers, not Taylor's. She stood her ground and called it what it was, her original work. That's when the email arrived. Sources close to the situation describe it as strongly worded, threatening. Taylor told Olivia that she wasn't going to make friends in this industry by acting this way, that she had made a mistake, that there would be consequences for her career if she kept fighting back. Let that land for a second. The woman who publicly called you baby, who sent you gifts, who stood beside you smiling at award shows, was privately threatening to damage your career unless you handed over your money. That is not mentorship. That is a wolf in a friendship bracelet. Olivia went quiet. Publicly, she stayed classy, telling interviewers she was just caught off guard by the whole situation. But privately, the hurt was deep. She stopped saying Taylor's name in interviews. She stopped posting about her music. She didn't attend the Eras tour, even as every other celebrity on the planet was showing up. She just disappeared from Taylor's world entirely. And then she went home and turned her pain into art. The Grudge, Vampire. 2 songs from her Guts album that fans immediately recognized as being about this exact situation. The Grudge talks about someone who built her up just to watch her fall, about a phone call on a Friday in May that changed everything. Vampire speaks of someone who used her, drained her, loved her only for what she could give. When asked directly if Vampire was about Taylor Swift, Olivia paused, smiled quietly, and whispered, "How do I answer this? I never want to say who my songs are about." She didn't have to say it. Everyone already knew. So where does this leave us today? Olivia Rodrigo is thriving. The Guts album was massive. Her world tour sold out in minutes. She has proven beyond any doubt that she does not need Taylor Swift's blessing or her approval to be one of the biggest artists alive. She built her career on her own voice, her own pain, her own truth. But she also carries something heavier now, a lesson that the music industry teaches its youngest and brightest stars in the cruelest possible way. That the people who lift you up sometimes do it just to see how far you'll fall when they let go. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. She did not need 50% of an 18-year-old's royalties. She did not need to send that email. She did not need to make an example out of someone who worshipped her. But she did it anyway. So you tell me, does Olivia Rodrigo hate Taylor Swift? I think it's something quieter than hate. Something that only happens when the person you put on the highest pedestal in your life steps off it and lands directly on you. And if you like this video, you should definitely check out our next one, How IShowSpeed Became Faster Than Usain Bolt and Mbappe. Trust me, you do not want to miss that one.